Hi, my name is Beata Klecha. I am the Vice President of Marketing with Element Designs. I am here to talk about metal finish trends in kitchen and bath cabinet designs with you. So before we begin, definitely want to thank 2020 Spaces for the opportunity to talk about this with you. So, as a manufacturer of aluminum and glass products, we work with the leading manufacturers in the industry, as well as kitchen and bath dealers, designers, and cabinet shops across North America. So, with that being said, we see our share of finishes coming through our manufacturing facility every year. Um, that gives us a lot of insight as to what's happened in the past, and it really gives us the data to be able to forecast where we see things moving in the future. So today we're going to look at the finishes that we see based on our history, and our best sellers for 2021 were natural aluminum, stainless, and onyx, which is our black matte finish. So I'm going to go through and show you some inspirational applications of those images in use. So this is an example of a kitchen using an aluminum finish to highlight and accentuate the beautiful, vibrant color in the cabinetry. Aluminum itself is a very neutral color, so it works well, plays well with others. This next kitchen is all white and it features upper white cabinetry with stainless steel frames, which really complement and mirror the stainless steel appliances in the fixtures. So very popular look, and we see this look continuing indefinitely. Here again, we have an all-white kitchen. This time they're using the stainless steel finish to draw the eye upward with the upper cabinets that are used as display cabinetry with the stainless steel finish. It's doing a really nice job of pulling the gray tones in the solid surface countertops, as well as the cabinetry and all of the fixtures and hardware in the space. Now we're going to look at onyx. So the black matte finish is the fastest growing, the biggest growing finish that we're seeing. And we contribute that to a couple of things. So number one, the modern farmhouse look is huge. It's still going to be popular. And obviously, black just goes with that perfectly. So this example of a living space is using built-in cabinetry featuring onyx frames with divider rails, and it's a nice stark contrast to the bright white walls. The onyx finish can also be used beautifully in more moody, dark, dramatic cabinetry. So in this example, the onyx frames are used with a amber colored bronze clear glass to really give a sophisticated, dark, moody feel. And this is another version of that look, but this time the onyx finish is in the base cabinetry doors. And these really do give the effect, the illusion of open shelving because they're using a low iron clear glass to protect the contents of the cabinetry. And this is another example of the onyx finish, but this time in an open cubed shelving system. So this shelving floats beautifully on the wall above this home entertainment center. Very contemporary, modern feel, clean lines, and the onyx finish just accentuates that beautifully. Next, we're going to look at our fastest growing finishes. These are becoming so popular. We're seeing them used in a variety of different ways. So first, we're going to look at gold. This kitchen uses gold upper cabinets with a frame that allows the glass to lay over part of the frame. And this glass is, again, it's that bronze clear finished glass. So it's giving the doors a nice two-tone effect. They blend in and highlight the cabinetry nicely. They're pulling out some of the gold veining in the marble backsplash for a really clean, sophisticated look. And this is a little bolder use of the gold finish. Um, you've got a nice neutral palette of the black matte cabinetry on the bottom, and then you have the gold finish that draws the eye upward while still being neutral and elegant. Here we're looking at a bathroom application with um, gold accents in the lighting, in the fixtures, as well as the open shelving unit on the upper cabinetry. And here's another version of that product with a graphite finish instead. So graphite is a beautiful deep gray color. It does have metallic fleck in it, and it has a beautiful matte finish. And this is another variation of that shelving, but this time in more of a ladder style. And this space features that graphite finish on the shelving as well as the adjacent cabinet doors. And this is modern brass. So modern brass, there's a variation of this made by almost every manufacturing company. So this modern brass product in this kitchen is actually the white glass cabinet doors. They have a very, very subtle frame that has a minimal modern brass exposed profile. So you're getting just a little touch of that modern brass finish. It's also being used in the decorative hardware, on the cabinetry, and it's a nice contrast to the darker faucet. Again, this is kind of a part of the whole mixed material trend. So people are really comfortable mixing their plumbing fixtures and decorative hardware and just using what they love instead of what has to match. Here again, we've got the modern brass, really minimalist frame with the kitchen, excuse me, with the bathroom vanity doors. So the vanity doors have the mirror faces, and then you just see a little bit of the exposed modern brass finish, and that is highlighted by the bolder brass trim around the entire cabinetry piece, and it's pulling in that same color, the same tones from the light fixtures and the other fixtures in this space. And this is a different use of modern brass, and this is in in a commercial kitchen space, but I think it's a great way of highlighting how modern brass can really be used with more vibrant colors to create a pop. It really makes whatever you're installing or featuring pop more, as in this application. Next, we're going to talk about the finishes that I call the classics. So these are tried and true bronze matte, which is also known as oil rub bronze, black, which is a black that has actually a semi-gloss finish, so it's not the matte that we see with the onyx, and chalk, which is our white matte finish. Now here we've got a beautiful example of bronze matte in built-in cabinetry in a dining space. So these are really tall glass doors with a narrow bronze matte frame and beautiful lighting and wood-stained cabinet interior. And this is a great example of how you can get creative and really mix materials in a cohesive way. So here, this kitchen features painted cabinetry, we've got stained wood cabinetry, and we have inset glass uppers that just pop with that black frame finish. Here we have a beautiful contemporary space that's using dark wood cabinetry, white countertops, white inset um, cabinetry, together with some pops of dramatic black metal framing seen in the open shelving on the left-hand side, and then also with the featured glass doors with the black trim. And this is a beautiful space using cabinetry and a gorgeous, really popular quarter sawn oak finish. And here they're using a chalk finish or the white matte cabinet doors to create a feature section in the cabinetry. Next, we're going to talk about what I call our up and coming finishes. So these are finishes that we're seeing a lot of buzz, a lot of activity for, and I think we're going to start seeing these pop up a lot more. So first we have Arctic Silver, and Arctic Silver is very neutral. It's very light. It's a lighter version of gold, more of a champagne color, and it lends itself well to the really light finishes that we're seeing in cabinetry trends these days. Here they're using it as the tall display cabinetry on the right-hand side of the kitchen, and also as accent doors in the island. And this is an example of Luxe Bronze. So Luxe Bronze is a different version of bronze. It leans more towards the blue side of things. Again, it has a beautiful sheen, a nice subtle metallic hue. And here we're seeing it in both the cabinet doors and an open shelving product. So these are the trends that we really see growing in popularity in 2022. I hope you found this session to be really informative. Thank you for joining me, and thank you again to 2020 for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.